Hello, I'm Stephen from roguenoid.co.uk and this is Euro Truck Simulator 2 multiplayer. Now, I haven't played multiplayer for a while. In fact, I haven't played Euro Truck for a while. The last time I did play it, apart from just getting the mod set up again, was just when I recorded the footage which went into the trailer for the channel 50 videos ago. Haha! Well, 51 because Spin Tyres went up today, didn't it? So yeah. But I'd just like to point out that this is not me. I don't know about the pictures. I'm assuming we might be able to change them, but that's not the picture I chose. It wasn't a nice photograph like that. I think it was a guy with a huge beard. Some of the avatars for this game are so much fun. But yeah, here we are. I'm not a squirrel, but I do drive a Scania, just because it's a nice truck. Now, I'm not sure where I left off, because it's been a while, as I say. It said it's parked me somewhere safe, but I was safe to start with, so... it looks like I'm back at Manchester. That's fine. Now, I would probably like to go somewhere in Europe, but Euro Truck Simulator multiplayer, when I played last time, it's hell. You get to Europort and it lags, and everybody's always trying to get into one lane on the motorway out of there, and it's not really good. So I don't know, we might get a job maybe driving in Britain. We'll find out. Let's see, we're in Manchester, so it looks like we've got some jobs. Are we in Manchester? Where's Manchester? There's Manchester. So Manchester to Amsterdam, to Birmingham, Carlisle. I feel like going to Europe just for the fun of it. So let's see, if we take that job, taking a pressure tank to Amsterdam. Take the job and let's see. This worked really well previously. Right, we're on Europe number 2 server. Here we are. Now I'm playing on a Xbox 360 joypad because it works pretty well for me. I'm not in my actual truck at the moment by the looks of things, but that's fine. Now I've got to remember what my keys are. Right, that's disconnecting the trailer. That's the horn. That's headlights. That's indicators. That's wipers. Right. So brakes. Okay. Aha. Okay, we have a trailer. It's coming with us. That's good. I'm not going to say this is going to go well. I haven't played it for a while, as I say, so this could be a complete cock-up. And it's highly likely to be that. Come right out over to that side of the road. Now, I'm not Squirrel, so expect many cock-ups. But I won't be nasty to people driving Renaults. Because there's bound to be some people who choose a Renault just for the heck of it. Okay. Now I think I have some real world company textures for trucks and some of the buildings. I can't remember. It has been so long since I actually sat down and really played this game, and I really enjoyed it. It's one of those games that I just sat down and played and just didn't mind. If I was bored, I just wanted something that would just not tax me, I'd play this. And then I'd find myself raging because I was going all over the road, getting fines, all that usual stuff. Oh, and there's somebody. And I didn't press my horn. That's it. There you go. You have to honk your horn when you see another player. Might not see a lot of players over here because obviously a lot of people are going to be in Europe. though I'm fairly certain we are going to see a lot of players when we get anywhere near a port. Believe me, there's going to be players round ports. There's always players on the ports. It's insane. But yeah, a nice little drive over to Amsterdam is going to happen here. And we're not going to have any nasty things at all, apart from maybe a speeding fine. Probably a lot of fines for hitting other vehicles because you can't seem to help it. And there's always some idiot trying to ram you. But yeah. Depending on how this goes, I might decide to play some pinball or something at the end of the stream. I don't know. But yeah, let's just get on with driving this truck. This is my job at the moment. It's not my real job. I apparently, after an interview this week, do have a real job, so that's going to be good. But let's just drive a truck. Let's not talk about real life, because this isn't a real Europe. British motorways aren't quite as empty as this. Yeah, one of the things about Euro Truck multiplayer is it doesn't have any of the NPC players, it's just the trucks driving, which is fine. Depends where you are. Sometimes you'll be driving along, you won't find anybody anywhere, and then next thing you see there'll be just tons of people all going to the same place. I must admit, I'm looking in that side mirror and I didn't realise there was quite so much disappearing at the edge there. Maybe my settings have changed. That's possible. Good thing about this is though, you can just drive right down the middle of the road and nobody cares. As long as no one's coming the other way. That happened when at first times I was playing it. I was happily driving down here and someone came screaming up, going the wrong way on the other side of the road, and at some point they must have found a way to turn back round because they came screaming back the wrong side of the road on this side of the road. Yeah, it was fun. Now I'm assuming I'm going in the right direction here. I say this because there's weird things going on. I don't remember it all, but that path being red. I'm sure it's all yellow. Ah well. We'll get to Amsterdam one way or another. Oh, there's another truck. Oh, I do like this. Yeah, absolutely nobody going this way, so that's fine. I can happily drive. What the heck is that? We appear to have had a UFO land. Oh, it's a water tower. It looked weird for a minute there, then. I'm not used to water towers being like that. Where are we? It doesn't look a lot like Manchester, to tell you the truth, because we've left Manchester a long way away. Newcastle, ah yes. This is what we want. Let's do some indicating just to show willing, shall we? Okay. Driving along here. Don't want to go too fast because that can be a big problem. Yep. Okay, we're off to Grimsby. This is where it gets interesting. Will we run into a load of traffic? Oh, look at the balloons. I'm guessing this could be really busy once we get into Grimsby. Usually is. Usually it's just hell on wheels when you get to places like this, but we'll find out. I may have to pull over and stop this music. It's very loud. Was there this much music before? Where's the next lay-by? I bet there isn't a lay-by for ages. One thing that's interesting, I'm not seeing a whole load of people being banned. Usually people are being banned and reported in the corner, and I haven't seen much happening yet. if anything. Little message there about virtual trucking companies. Oh. Little bit of lag there. Yeah, that's one thing. The lag isn't brilliant on this game. It can be superb, but when we get to some of the junctions, expect crashes because you can't avoid them. And there's probably going to be absolutely loads and loads of European players on here because it's still hugely popular actually in Europe. Obviously. Oops, whoa, not supposed to be on that side of the road. American Truck Simulator is looking really nice. It's going to be interesting to see what they do because it looks like it's going to roll out with certain areas only, and then like this it's going to expand to other parts of America. Because obviously bringing out the whole of America, that would be a huge job. It's already a pretty huge job as it is, so yeah. Driving a truck, having fun. I haven't had a crash yet. No fines. This is good. Trying to obey the speed limit as much as possible. Whoa. He says, going a little bit fast. I don't mess about with any of the levers and things for retarding the engine and stuff because I don't know what it does. Playing spin tyres, I do know a little bit about differentials and things, so I understand when you need it. Imagine, in spin tyres you need differentials all the time. Wherever you are, you're going to need to lock your differential. Right. Off we go. Yep. Turn my indicator off. One thing I've always liked about this game is the weight of the vehicles. You know you're driving a truck. You know when you've got something on the back of your truck. You know when you're going up a hill or anything like that because it is so incredibly weighty. You get so many games that just have simulator in the end of the name, and obviously they aren't simulators in any way whatsoever. But they've just got no weight. You're just guiding this little skittering vehicle around, and even if the programmers knew what they were doing, you can guarantee it wouldn't feel right. Whereas this, it feels like a truck. That's one of the things that makes Euro Trucks so good. That and the fact you can pretty much zone out and just happily drive along and honk your horn at all the oncoming trucks. But yeah, maybe they don't actually have all that banning thing going on in the corner, but yeah. I'm not used to it. Last time that I was played, it was literally in that corner. Such and such has been banned for ramming. Such and such has been banned for driving on the wrong side of the road. Such and such has been banned for this, that, and other. And gotta admit, it was a little bit worrying. And I ended up being rammed by umpteen people on junctions because everyone's trying to get round on a junction which has got about 80 trucks all trying to get into the same space. Literally. And brakes that don't work because of the lag. At the moment, everything seems to be running fairly well, I've got to say at the moment. I just said at the moment. I keep saying that words. In the moment. At the moment. The moment. Yeah. Enough mentioning those, let's just drive. I can't waffle like Nerd Cubes and that do. I don't swear when I'm doing this sort of thing. It'd be different if I was playing something like Dark Souls. You wouldn't believe some of the swear words I come out with then. Especially at the point where I am now. Now we're about to get into Lag City, I think. That was a jerk. Not another player, just I mean a jerk in the graphics. Dang! Just a bit too down fast. Well, I can afford it, I think. Yeah, I got money. That's not a problem. I'm not doing this as a dead serious thing. My dead serious one's my main game. This is just as usual, have fun. I'm actually surprised that is such a quiet jump. That's usually packed last time. Ah. Hello. Oops. A little bit drifty going on there. But yeah, it's just a nice game. It's one of those games, it's either this Elite Trading or Indicating, or Minecraft usually, just to totally relax. Right, let's go through here. We should be in a no collision zone, so we're fine if anything happens to us. Yes. Okay, we want to go to Europort. This is going to be a lag sitter. Wow. That was loud. That was incredibly loud. Wow. Maybe it's just my headphones. Maybe it's not as loud as I think it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. We are now in a... Oh, God. We're now in a collision zone. And people don't seem to know what side of the road they're supposed to be driving on. Yep, this is more like what I'm used to. I was on the right side of the road. Let's see, nothing's coming. Let's go on the pavement to make sure. Right, last time I came here, this was so blocked up with trucks you would not believe it. Right, Amsterdam. You have to get used to me clicking and spinning my view around a lot. I do it a heck of a lot. Not as much as I do in Spin Tires. With that game, I think the main... Gosh, I was driving on the wrong side of the road. No, they're not. This is Europe. Ha ha ha. See, I missed two honks there. Should have honked. I was too busy talking. Right, so... Yeah, in Spin Tires, you probably, if you're watching the video, you probably see me spinning the camera around like it's a helicopter. But it's just because I want to see everything that's around me. It's not quite so bad here, but I do tend to look a fair bit and then click back on the path so that I'm looking straight. So I like to know if there's anything coming at me the wrong way. Because you guarantee, if you get hit, you get the fine. And obviously, this could be what it's like in Europe properly. No matter what happens, if you get hit, you get fined, because you probably shouldn't have been there to be hit. Nice, that was a bit of lag there. It does feel good to be able to do that. Okay, let's get to here, ready? Hedgehog. Definitely not squirrel, but that was definitely a hedgehog I saw there. I've been to Rotterdam. Must not have been to Amsterdam then. Well, I've obviously delivered in Rotterdam before online. We've got to go through Rotterdam to get to Amsterdam. I'm guessing that's true. I've not actually driven in Europe, so well. I've driven in Britain, which is part of Europe, but not actually in mainland Europe. So I don't know. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. And that's why you don't go that fast. I'm guessing he could be on Twitch at the moment. Yeah, that was worth watching the stream for, wasn't it, kids? A little person going completely wacky with his back end. Of his truck, obviously. Whacking back ends. Let's not even go that far. That brings back terrible memories of school. Wow, that guy's seriously barreling along. The way he's going, he's going to be pulling a barrel roll. That poor fuel tank at the back's bouncing. Let's come over here. There's no one behind me, so I don't need to worry. Yeah, he says. No, that's just pop up in the mirrors. Yeah, I'm sure it didn't pop up quite so much. Oh, there goes the plane. Didn't pop up quite so much when you look in the side mirrors. It seems to disappear very early. Oh, that's a truck. Honk. Everyone else seems to be going a lot faster than I do. He certainly was. I've got me pedal to the metal. I'm trying not to get too many fines. Because I don't think I have got a truck. I've just been thinking, I don't think I actually have a truck. I've got the garage in Manchester, obviously, because you get it automatically. But I do think I have my own truck in this yet. As far as I know, you can use your main actual main profile in it. You just choose to go online with it instead of going offline, but I don't know. Never really wanted to try, just in case it messed up all the nice work I've been doing. Make sure he's got enough room just in case anything happens. Yeah, I don't know if you can change your avatar. But that's if you can, because I notice it. This avatar's actually coming up above the trucks, which I don't remember. Should I stop honking every time I see a truck? Is it getting boring? Nah. Whoa, this is very orange. Which is, we're in the Netherlands, so yeah, it probably would be very orange, but yeah, orange. Ow! Who? Dang it, I wasn't going quite slow enough. And you, at least you don't get lethal response like you do in Elite. Screen, trap is clean. I'm automatically looking to the side every time I come to a junction. That's weird. Obviously, it's what you do in real life, but I'm in a game and I'm looking to that side all the time. Weird. Okay, where have I got to go? Please let it not be on my game. It's Willy Bets, the ones which have that little tiny gap you have to somehow get a truck through. I hate those. Hate those so much. But this has gone so far quite well. That's still indicating. It didn't stop indicating when I came out of that one, did it? Ah, so now we've found Amsterdam. That's cool. Let's see what else we can do. Can we get this delivered safely? It looks good. Looks like somewhere I can probably reverse into. Like I'm going in there where meat. Yeah, this is the place for me. Yes, you obviously can change your avatar. That's cool. I should be in a no collision zone straight away. Now, I have to admit, I'm usually pretty darn good at reversing into spaces. I really am. But it's been a while. And you might just be hearing a siren outside. Let's see if we get where I need to go now. This is not going to be my best reversing into position, is it? This is going to be pretty darn sucky. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to do it from outside. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. That's interesting. Oh, this is not going to be my best reverse at all. Oh, I'm usually right in here. Right, start turning. That's better. That's better. Got it now. That's more like the old me. A little bit too far that way, I'm afraid. Excuse me while I drive straight through your concrete pipes. Oh, we've lost the server. Oh, here we go. Okay, apparently we've lost the server and now things are invalid. Rats. Well, I'm going to still try and park up anywhere. Just to prove to myself that I can do it. I usually do it from inside as well. I'm terrible today. Okay. Forward. Oh, I have really got to work on this. Maybe there's not enough mud. That's my excuse. There's not enough mud. If this was muddy, this would not be a problem. Okay, that's interesting. So much interesting going on here. Forward again. Oh, such an exciting stream. Okay, somehow I've got to get this truck to go over there. Come on. Come on, truck. That's it. Line up, line up, line up, line up, line up. Okay. We got this. We got this. Yes, that's better. That's much, much more like it. As long as you don't want it to be actually going where it's supposed to be going. Oh, grief. This is awful. This is more awful than I think it is, and I've got a feeling I'm not even streaming. We completely lost the stream and everything here. It's looking like it has.